And hello, hello, hello. We are here again at the Out of the Mud Studios in beautiful downtown Flint. And this is Lessons with Larry, episode 69, with Stephanie Winfrey, Juice the Truth, Money Mike, and here's Larry.
Okay. Thank you for the grand introduction. You know what I'm talking about? The man with lungs of steel, they can go that long. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to Out of
Pause.
the Mud. Shout out to Out of the Mud. Shout out to all my beautiful co-hosts. And my brother co-host. You dig? I'm gonna start with Miss Winfrey. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm blessed and highly favored. Thank you. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you for asking. And Miss Juice, how are you?
I'm awesome.
Okay. All right, brother Mike, how are you?
I'm good, man. I want to take this opportunity. My little, my homeboy that I usually walk up sometime will be out there. Peanut. They say Peanut got hit out there and died a few days back. Yeah, the one with the dreads. Always walking to get the money from me sometime. Yeah.
Who's dread?
Yeah, walks up. He used to walk up come up to me
He
and
dark
speak.
skinned and light.
Yeah.
Brown skinny with the dreads. He the only one
He
used
was
to
out
be
there
walking.
Older gentleman?
No,
The last
yeah.
time we
Hold
was
up.
standing out there.
Peanut.
he was
Yeah,
out there.
Peanut. Yeah, Peanut. He dead. He got hit.
Oh wow.
So yeah, I just want to, out to
Moment of silence.
Scarface, Larry, his brother. Then we do the moment of silence.
Yeah.
Okay. For Peanut.
Yeah, for Peanut. Yeah, straight
So
up.
yeah, that kind of hit home. He Dewey Park.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Man, that's a mind blower there.
Say he got hit by a guy.
You got hit by a car?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just another testament of how short life really is.
Then it's another gentleman. He I forget which restaurant down here he work at.
Mm-hmm.
White guy, and he wear the full beard, and everybody knowed him, and he passed away as well. So I don't know the name. Y'all know who I'm talking about. So we definitely send love to his family and condolences as well.
Yeah, for sure. Well, our relationship. Our subject today is what is controlling in a relationship, and how much do you value your peace? So what do one consider controlling in a relationship?
Well, it was her subject, so let her start.
You can throw her under the bus.
Yeah, but I
with a bus
always
driver.
start. I
Okay,
think
but
I
you don't
wa-
have to start.
Okay, well,
what is considered control? It have to. Hold on. Let me say this. It truly have to, come from a woman, pretty much perspective, because I don't know if, unless it's a beta male, but I don't know too many alpha males who say, "Man, my wife controlling," or "My lady controlling," or "My
I hear a
significant
lot of
other's
men that
controlling."
Men
say,
say
But they
that
might
all
be
the
beta
time.
males though.
I hear a lot of men that say that women are controlling.
They try to be.
Absolutely. But
Yeah.
what's that when you go to prison
She
and they
said she
say
didn't want to talk.
and they
Now
say
she
it's
talking.
called it's not controlling, they say being
Being
when
submissive.
you're locked up and you have somebody telling you what to do, what they call them when you're locked up.
Correction officers.
No.
What, telling people what to do?
Yeah. Inside the prison.
Correction officer.
Oh, you
CEO.
have correction.
CEO.
You have correction officers inside the.
Who you
Who
think
you
guard
think?
the prison?
Right.
I thought police officers guard
Nah,
the
they
prison.
call
No,
them
corrections
COs.
officers. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
COs.
Oh no, it seemed like it was something else, but I was told I was one of those before.
The warden.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
who runs the
warden.
prison.
Head. Oh,
That's
well, that's a whole nother level.
okay. Now, yeah. Oh man, we know who's controlling in that situation.
No, but men do say that about females, and women do say that about men.
Okay, let me say this. It's probably easy, I would think, and I see where you're coming from, Steph.
Mhm.
And I would say it's probably easy for a person to say, okay, this person is just that controlling. Where I would look at that person as like a warden.
Yes.
But it's
That's
just
deep.
yeah, that's hard. That's very hard.
Well, I think it's like that because when I feel like, and I've never been locked up before, but I feel like when you've been locked up and you've been being told what to do on the smallest scale of things, up to the biggest scale of things, when you come out and be free, you don't
That's
want
the last
nobody
thing you
telling
probably
you
want.
nothing. The
Mhm.
littlest thing, as far as you go and put, baby, can you go put some tissue in the tissue holder? That might be a big deal.
Might trigger the
It
person.
might be
Yeah.
a trigger.
So
for
that's
them.
like a form of that, what they call it, what you call it?
PTSD.
PTSD.
And
Okay, I can understand if a person had that, but I see where you're going with that.
Mm-hmm.
But you say you were accused of.
Shut up. I mean, yes.
You was accused of being a warden?
I mean, something to that.
warden.
Yeah, but it was
So
just
what
off a
would
little,
what give me the
just
example
little
of
stuff.
what drew that?
And that was one of the things.
Had he
Just-
been locked up?
Yes.
Okay,
For
well,
a
see,
long time.
so he was basically trying to say that you were controlling.
Yes.
You were trying to be controlling
Yes,
within the relationship.
just off of little things like, hey, can you go do this? Or you didn't get the snow off of my car. Or you just trying to be controlling. I ain't got to do that, And that was a part of that. And it was
That's
like,
a
wow.
signal. That's like a red
And I don't
flag.
think I was
Yeah.
being controlling, because this is what men supposed
Right,
to do.
right.
I think for their woman anyway.
Mhm.
And it was just like normal things that should be done. I feel like, because things that I should be doing for my man that I wouldn't consider controlling.
See that this sounds like even though we own that topic, but this sort of sounds like the pros and cons of dating someone getting out of prison, like a whole nother subject. But
Well, no.
we gonna blend this in. We're gonna fade this in like a barber do. Juice, what's your take on that?
Well, I think a lot of people get controlling and being led mixed up. I think women
Oh,
do.
yes.
Women do. Yeah.
Good one.
So it's a lot of women that feel like their man can be controlling when they suggest that they do certain things. And it's women who feel led when a man suggests they do certain things. So I think it's like it right there at the fine line of controlling and being led.
Yeah.
You know what? Oh, you know what, man? Okay, yeah, I agree with you on that. But I agree with you. I see where you coming from too, Stephen. So I'm just saying, if that's the case, do you ever tell him what to do? I mean, put it like this, because see, some men,
well, that's what
they call it bucking.
Mm-hmm.
They call it bucking.
Okay.
Like, for instance, if you may be asking this gentleman to do something, and he might not have a problem with that, but he may have asked you to do something, and you might didn't do it fast enough for him. So he said, "Okay, well, I'm a buck." I'm basically in his mind,
Yeah.
and so therefore, I'm not doing it. And it ain't because I figured this is something that I shouldn't do. It's just that she ain't doing it for me. So what I'm gonna do it for her for? And then she got the nerves to be trying to tell me to do something that she won't even do when I tell her to do
So
something.
is that considered a tit for tat, though?
I mean, yeah, it happens all the time.
Yeah.
And
Well, I want to ask this question, important question. When was this discovered? When did the first incidents of somebody feeling you was being controlling?
Well,
When did it take place? Did it take before the committed part of a relationship or afterward? When did it take place?
well, the relationship that I was just currently in, I'll just put it like that. I feel like they're very controlling, because if I say that I don't drink, and a lot of people know that I do not drink,
Okay.
and you insist on me having a drink and want me to drink it, I feel like that's you trying to control me. And then if you get upset because, okay, now you're not drinking the drink, I don't drink.
He told you eat the cake.
You cannot make me drink. I
Right.
don't drink. Then, well, you want some chicken over there? There's some chicken over. Oh no, I'm good. No, get you some chicken. There's some chicken, some salad over there. Well, okay, I'm gonna go get it. But you want me to do these things,
You didn't want it.
and I didn't want to do it. And then the popcorn came along. I don't want no popcorn because my tooth been hurting me. I don't want no popcorn. No, I'm going over there and get you some popcorn. No, better yet, I'll go get it and bring it over here to you. It's gonna make me enforce stuff down through my throat that I don't want, and I feel like that's a form of controlling.
Right. Not, but when my
And
question.
then they said, "Well, you sipped off the drink." Well, I'm gonna just sip off of it. I threw
'Cause you're
half
not
of
a
it away
drinker.
because I
You're
I
not
want
a
to be
drinker.
appreciative.
But you're not a drinker.
But I'm not a
But I
drinker.
asked the important question though. I ask you, when did this detection come up in these traits? Was it before? Was it during the courtship, or did this stuff come out once it was officially a relationship?
Somebody said lies.
Lies. Okay.
So listen, in the beginning, okay, right. So in the beginning of the relationship,
tell the truth.
But we had a show where
No, you ain't
no,
answering
I'm
the
going
question.
back where people don't, you might not see all the red flags and stuff in the beginning, and sometimes it take time for certain flags to pop out. And I think this is just one of the, because I never considered it as controlling. But then when you kind of saying and forcing me to do certain things, and I feel like I don't want to do it, now I see the whole big red flag.
Okay.
When I might have seen just a little bit, and I'm like, okay, I'm cool with that. But yeah.
Let me ask you.
You said, wow, lies.
Do you have any controlling ways yourself?
Do I have controlling ways? No, I say what I feel. No, I don't think so. Because I don't demand nobody to do anything for me. I don't want anybody to do anything for me. No, I don't feel like
I'm waiting on this third lies to pop up.
lies.
Right. I believe so. Okay, somebody. Okay.
I believe sometimes this is
someone's approach and motives may play a role, as well as to why he or she may feel as if you are being controlled.
That's very
I
interesting.
believe sometimes one's approach motives may play
a role as well as to why he or she may feel as if you are being controlled.
And that's true.
But true. A person motives might be, I want the best for you.
And don't get me wrong, and not taking anything from him, he did say, I'm doing this because
he was probably thinking he was looking out for
me, and he and to his best interest, or his, he did say that. But when a person tell you something, I think that's when you cross boundaries and respect.
Be more specific with that. Are you meaning that if you say, okay, I don't want this, a person should respect that?
Yeah.
You meaning that's
No, I'm gonna say this to your credit, Stephanie. Now, for real, if you're not a drinker,
I'm not a drinker,
and somebody say and you refuse to drink, then to kind of like make you drink something that you really don't want to drink, that ain't that to me that
go ahead and try it. It's a lemon drop. I don't want that.
Because see, you may not drink because drinking may turn you into a whole different animal.
Right, it could be a trigger.
Right,
for
that's
me.
what I'm saying.
And it's a trigger
or
for
you
me.
could have been ex-alcoholic, and they could have you stopped drinking.
My dad was a very bad alcoholic, and I see what he done to him.
The DDTs,
and now
that's a beast.
When I see alcoholics or people that drink a lot, it does something to me, because I seen what it did to my father, and that's something that I never shared with him, but I shouldn't have to. It's something that's near and dear to me about me and my father. So and I just choose not to.
And I agree, because sometimes you can see what alcoholism do to people, and you be like, nah. Because I had a uncle, great uncle named Sonny Boy, and he drank. When I was young, he just drank. He did construction, but when he drank, he just drank. He woke up to a drink, went to sleep off a drink, and then later on in life, I'm seeing him so messed up, and I remember him from when I was real young when he had it together, and I'm looking at him now, and he got the shakes. He got to have a drink. He got DDT. You know what I'm saying? I was like, nah, that can't be me. No.
And when you see a loved one go through that, that's that's heart wrenching. And
I forget who made the song. If I'm not mistaken, it's
what's the song?
Hold on. If I'm not mistaken, it's she just did that tour too with them ladies. Who that sing Midnight Train to Georgia?
Gladys Knight.
Yeah. I think it's by Gladys Knight. Some of these situations we getting involved in, we can really love one another. We can love one another, but it's back to what we was talking about last week. Two good people, but just might not be good for each other in a relationship. Sometimes you got to be willing to accept a friendship. No. Yeah. Okay, in some cases, you could be better friends than trying to be lovers. And then a lot of this is the song she had. Neither one of us want to be the first to say goodbye.
Hold on. The person that sponsored that drink, I believe it's safe to say, they say it was a lemon drop martini. Nah, that's like a cooler. And one lemon drop
I love me a
with the
little
sugar
lemon drop.
around the rim. You know what
And
I'm
I
saying?
get sick off of that.
It's my
What?
favorite.
As long as it ain't no
Because
bottom
if
shelf
you're not
liquor
a
in it.
drinker,
If you ain't made it with no
anything
bottom
Yeah,
shelf
but
liquor.
if you're not a drinker, you
make you
shouldn't
sick.
have to. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I get the throwing up and
Bubble
everything.
guts. Bubble
yeah,
guts.
Oh God, it'll be horrible.
But like I said,
it'll be a bad night.
The song is neither one of us
want
to be the first to say goodbye. Because you don't want to accept because you like the person, love the person, that it ain't working. But don't turn it into hatred.
Right.
Go on, but if it ain't there, y'all have to go your ways.
Yeah.
If you don't see eye to eye before it turns,
Right. Yeah.
to where you don't want to speak, to one another,
Yeah. And
because I find myself, I'm a way better friend than being
I think if
in a relationship.
Well,
I want to get back on this. Go ahead. I'm sorry. On the controlling.
Yes.
So I had a situation, and it was like more of a friend situation, but I think the friend wanted more. But I can see like some controlling ways with him that like really turned me off as far as like, especially if we're not like intimately involved and you feel like you can put stimulations on what I do and who I talk to, and we're not even.
Was those the things taking place?
Yeah, like trying to, but you know me.
Right, you have to put that.
Pull the scissors
as soon as you feel like
but do you see your actions to seeing something that ain't right?
Cut it off.
Oh yeah.
But everybody won't do that.
Yeah.
They study, go at it,
thinking they can change people and things of that nature.
Add it to a no-win situation.
Mm-hmm.
And that's true.
But I've been called controlling before. But I don't even know. I don't know how.
Did you take the lead in that situation? Did you take the lead?
No.
Did you?
And I'm a person. I never really want to take the lead in the situation with a guy. I always prefer the guy to take the lead. I like when it comes to a man, I'm a follower.
I believe, and I'm not into male chauvinism, but I do believe that a man should always lead.
But my thing is, I'm very like I have to know where you're leading me to.
Right.
Like that has to be clear. That has to be very clear for me to follow. If there's no clarity and you just want me to follow, I'm not gonna do that. You gotta.
So what's your example of not following someone? So that could be the same as bucking, right?
So I had a friend who we were kind of dating. Okay. But he would never give me like clarity on where this dating was leading to. He just like just follow my lead and okay, you're not telling me where you're going though. You're not telling me what we're doing. You're not telling me the next steps. You just want me to go. I can't do that. Exactly. You're not giving me any type of clarity. I can't do that. So yeah. That was.
I mean, it's fair to know where you're going. Which person gonna lead you where he leading you to?
Yeah, because I don't have a problem with following. You just gotta let me know where we're going.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't, and I think it's just levels of that controlling thing because, like you said, I think there's a confusion when it comes to controlling and then leading someone. You can have a husband or a boyfriend that could lead you, but it's how you presenting that. If you tilt it to the curve of where it's really controlling and it's feeling like controlling, then it's bad. But it could be that same thing, but you lean it towards like, okay, I'm just leading you, let me lead you, let me guide you somewhere. Mm-hmm. Then it's different. So I think it's the presentation of the control versus leading.
Yeah, see, now like with me, for instance, I'm going to explain to you what I'm trying to do. Like, hey, this is what I'm trying to do. And once I explain to you and you understand, and once it's time to make it happen, that's when I take control of that situation because I got to make this happen and I'm going to be direct about it. And that need to be my way. Isolated situations, not full. Because on the other hand, I can't see me being called controlling for the simple fact. I'm going to set the tone and make sure everything's good. But sometimes I really like for a woman to sit up and come to me about something.
Right.
Or whatever's on her mind. And I take it and jump on it from there. Or if you say, hey, look, we finna do this or do that today or something, I'm good with that. Mm-hmm. So when a woman say she like for the man to take the lead, I understand it when it comes to certain things, but I don't see nothing wrong sometimes taking the lead, following her on something. because you know
Absolutely.
they got
You
a
some
good
very
minds.
intelligent women. Yeah,
They got some
of
good
course.
minds, good ideas,
Right.
and if it's their ideal of what they trying to do, and I'm for you, if I ain't got mine going on, why not
Just
jump in
roll with it.
and roll and follow you on
I'm
yours?
gonna lead you down the road
So I think sometimes that direct of the man head of the house, that part, yes, and he should take it. I think that's maybe a little blown out of proportion when it comes to certain things in that relationship. Because I know I didn't like for instance, I've observed some situations where stuff that came to me. This is before this here, but in the past, years ago, and say, look, I done peeped this. I need to tell my guy such and such, and we need to roll out like that. Man, I brushed her off like, hey, you don't know what the fuck you talking about, and you woman stand a woman place. Yeah. Hey man, it's women. But why you think they say behind every successful man is a successful woman? Right. She's not successful because she's nothing and don't know nothing. Right. So how deep are y'all taking that take the lead? Now the part when you said, hey, the brother telling you just come on and ain't seeing where y'all go, hey, I understand. I'm not getting in no car like that. I'm not getting on no ride like that. But sometimes you full of ideas. You got a lot of things. Why not? Sometimes follow.
And I've on the situation that Mike is talking about, I specifically told them that to do this, and they didn't follow because they said, well, you don't know nothing about the streets, you don't know nothing about this. So, I don't. Okay. A month later, got him. Got him. And I told you. I said, this is it. This is what
just leave it at things.
Yeah.
But
you see what I'm saying?
I said a woman's.
I got you.
I
got you. Okay.
I said a woman's intuition is it be spot on way more often than not. You know what I mean? And
because you don't know, you don't know.
I mean, but I'm talking about y'all's intuition for somebody that y'all love.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I said,
I'm reading what Rod said.
What he say? Go ahead.
He said, "We have bottles of wine at my house, but you don't drink. I don't control nothing but my remote."
Okay, then you're right, brother Rod.
And I literally didn't want to do that either.
Okay, but let me just
evidence. See, we looking at evidence, and we get into these discussions. We want to be fair as possible. Now, on there, if it's bottles at the house of wine, you've been drinking.
No.
That's what you said.
No. I tried to I try to be sociable, right? I try to be sociable. But when I say I don't drink, I swear the hell I mean.
Right, I got you. Hey, we got Yana Dundana.
Oh, hey, Yana.
She said, I can come on your show to promote my gospel music. You can come on, elaborate about it. We always welcome people, come on. Definitely.
Yeah. But so as I was saying about the woman's intuition, and then but I think the modern woman, I think it's very difficult for the modern woman to follow a man's lead. I'm talking about the modern woman, today's woman.
Yeah.
I think it's hard. It's difficult for them to follow a man's lead.
Now tell me why you feel it's that way.
I mean, I think it's that way. The reason why I think it's that way is because with independence, you know what I mean, they can take it a little step too far. You know what I mean? The financial independence, the independence of hey, I'm running this. I can do my own thing. I don't really need you. You know what I'm saying? Hold up. So when you tell the person that you don't need them, when in reality we need each other. Whoever psyched us out to think that we don't need each other, hey, listen, that's why we're in the condition we in. It boils down to a lot of us being misplaced and displaced by not feeling like we need someone, and we really do. We need each other. The man need that woman, and that woman need that man to create that perfect balance.
See, now me and my road dog, which is my new road dog, RJ, we don't have that problem.
Why y'all ain't got nobody?
They want to follow us.
Oh.
Okay, we the new Moseses.
Oh my God.
Okay, well, yeah, let me see y'all at the promised land.
We need to the promised land. You understand? But back, Steph, it was your turn. My fault.
Go ahead, Steph.
going back to what you were saying about the modern day women, because nowadays women are so independent. We make our own money. We create our own wealth, our own living space. We do everything. And when a man come into our life, yes, I always say I don't need a man, but I want one. It's always the one, because nowadays women, we feel like we have to provide for ourselves. Men are not the men that was back in the 1960s and the 50s, where they went to work and the woman had to stay at home, take care of the kids, and the man went and worked and came and paid the bills and everything. Now the women is doing that, and the men is at home taking care of the kids and raising the kids now in a lot of cases.
Why is that?
But you missing a step in that
Do that
as
go
well.
back to
Go
the
ahead.
feminine?
But you missing a step in that as well.
Do it come to the femininity in men?
No,
Do
no,
they-
I
you think
wouldn't
that
say
has
that.
something to do-
I would say this. I would say because you have to consider the opportunities. It's more
lack of?
no, for the men,
Right.
but it's a greater opportunity for the woman.
Okay.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? As far as like y'all can slide up in
True.
corporate America, but we can't. You know, it's difficult for us to get in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, then okay, if the man is at home taking care of the house or whatever these days, and the woman's out making the bread or whatever these days, it still shouldn't make no difference, because one thing for sure, somebody gonna have to work and somebody gonna have to take care of the house. So it don't make no difference who do it, just as long as it get it done, as long as y'all
We do
together,
it
that's
all.
what make it up. No, I'm just saying, you know, y'all do it all in the absence
See,
of
it's
a
that
man.
right there. That
See?
right there.
That thing, that's
See,
you want to be by yourself.
I'm gonna say
Yeah,
it.
come
That
on, say
shit.
it. Say
That
it.
shit right there.
Ooh.
That shit right there. But let me just
See
say
how
where
you
you
see
skip.
where your mind went. We do it all.
We do.
Hold on. Yeah, like
We
hold on.
do.
Hold up. Do you agree? Y'all do it all?
A lot of women do, yeah.
Yeah,
Not
but I
willingly, though,
I
I'ma
said
say
in the
that.
absence.
Now that's it.
I can
right
see
there.
y'all doing it all in the absence of a
Did
man.
you
Yeah.
hear what she said?
Hold
though?
on, not
Say it
willingly,
again.
but you didn't say that.
No, but she's right.
Okay, you said not willingly.
Not willingly. A lot of women do it all, but not willingly. It's because
Right, so that-
we're in a position to where we
when you
have
have
to.
to.
Yeah.
Right, but I'm saying in a position to where I'm speaking on the position to where you really don't have to, because the man, like she said, is at home, you know, these days, and the woman is out making the money. So that's just like if the roles was reversed and the man was out making the money and the woman is at home, do that man have the right to come home, and just because he's the one bringing the money, and do he have the right to come home and stun on the woman, you know, and basically like, you know, hey, you know, I make all the money, so I'm making all the decisions.
No.
So let me say this. Y'all skip the part of that.
Okay.
See now, the tone for that man do everything, woman stay home, get taken care of. That was set from like y'all said in the early days. But y'all skipped the part where when times changed and inflation went up, it started after that to both parties working. Then when we showed them that both parties will go to work and come together, that's when the big bomb got dropped in, dropping the man off to where he couldn't have the opportunities in corporate America as the woman was. But my thing is this too, though. A lot of people don't want to accept the fact. I believe in that saying, and what you put in something is what you get out of it.
Absolutely.
And them relationships, a lot of them females, I feel, that express themselves in the I'm the winner type of thing, I think it comes from stuff that was created in that relationship. And once things turn to her favor, she just coming back, rubbing it in the person's face. But when you got two people in harmony, they going to make it work, and there's not going to be no problems on whoever's swinging the bat the hardest.
Yeah.
And I just think it's a matter of respect in the household, and giving each other their flowers, giving each other
For the positions that they play.
Yeah, for the
because
position.
each
Showing
position is very
appreciation.
important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Giving each other their
the
flowers.
homemaker is no less than the breadwinner.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Because they both run hand in hand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To create balance.
When you see each other like that. But when you done created that turbulence, I'm gonna let you go. It was good. But when you create that turbulence in that household, and I didn't sit there making money at one point in time and treated you
and
like
you ain't say nothing.
You
about
loving me, but I'm treating you somewhat like a kid. No, take this and go now. Do this. You know, some people didn't pay attention to how they dealt with their significant other. So now when your shit failed and she got the
bag.
Yeah. And come in, she remember that stuff and she hold it. So she serve your shit back to
That's
you.
her time to get back.
Or the man, vice versa. He'll serve their shit to them. She fall off, he get the bag. So we got to watch how we treat one another.
Yep.
That's very important
my saying,
of how we treat one another in
shit into me,
significant
I will shit on you.
relationships. But go ahead.
He looked at me. That's my whole saying.
What?
You put shit into me, I'll shit on you. So whatever you put in, you put love into me, I'll love on you. It's whatever you put into.
But then why would you take the time to defecate on somebody instead of just saying, I'm gonna let you go? I'm gonna defecate this tally.
See, we got that revenge.
It's that revenge
the
thing.
Sweetest joy of thirsty for revenge.
I just want to add, when you have mismatch of society, like how we have in our community, it is a guaranteed decline and a guaranteed loss of a society, loss of a civilization. As we've seen it overall in our country, the birth rate and the death rate is higher than the birth rate right now.
Flat out.
Especially for Caucasian people. And when it comes to our community, the same sex relationships is growing so much that it's killing the birth rate.
Right, facts.
So life is going to tell you based on the numbers on the long term. So it's a must that we get back in place to where a woman and a man are together in order to maintain the society.
But oftentimes the man and the woman have been so displaced in a relationship to where they don't even understand their role.
Right, which is what the government and systemic racism has done to the black community, to the specifically the indigenous or aboriginal black community.
That's specifically what I'm speaking on.
Yep, that's
when I say that. You know, and it's just, we just have to, like I say, remember about the recipes, we just got to go back to the basics. You know what I'm saying? Go back to the basics. Get back there fast. You know, just like anybody watch baseball, when you try to steal a base, you know what I mean? And then you discover, you like, hold on, I can't make this say, you gonna catch that ball.
Around.
Shoot back. Get back fast.
Get back fast.
Get back fast. Retreat, right. Yeah, return back to the basics. Go back to ground zero, for real.
Which in a bunch of these shows we done had, you can go back and look at them and take a bit out of that one and out of that one. And these are the things that we touching bases on. And again, the just trueness of romance and getting to know each other.
Courtship.
That no more. People looking at how certain things may match up. Oh, that person got this or this person got that. When you go in something for the wrong reasons, instead of the purity of it, don't be shocked when you're getting what you're getting. Then, why is it that it done got so broken down that a lot of us are willing to accept certain things to have a relationship when we know it's not right and this is not what's for me? You people be knowing that this relationship ain't for them.
Well,
I think they're afraid to be by themselves.
Right, but them things will cost you though. You get taxed for that.
Well, I think.
What do you look? I'm gonna ask both of y'all something. We you know, the controlling, because we on this controlling thing. You know,
right?
How do you see that a relationship should go between a couple? I mean, one at a time.
I mean,
what is your ideal relationship?
Partnership.
Yeah, but when I'm asking for details. This person that, this person this, I'm this, I'm that.
I think it'll be different for everybody because not everybody want the same thing.
Absolutely.
Right, but I just asked
like
you.
Specifically for me.
I asked you your opinion and I asked her hers. I no other women up here.
Okay,
whoever called in can call in if they want to voice it from as a woman. But I know there's things you look for in that relationship and you expect. There's certain qualities. And you say you're ready for a relationship and you can answer that like that?
I'll let her go first.
Zap it, man. Zap her. Zap her.
Go ahead. So
I've been ready. I mean,
So Ms. Juice, okay, who want to go? Who would like to go first to answer Mike's question?
Like what type of qualities I want out of a relationship?
Yeah.
Y'all got to think about
trust, understanding.
I met a guy who I think is really, really good at leading. He put everything out on the table as far as like what he expect, what he expect from himself in a relationship, what he expect from me, what he expect from us. Like a 5-year plan. Like he had everything out in the open to where I didn't have to like really ask questions. Like everything was just there.
But that meant you agreed to it though. You looked at it and those were your same type of things as well.
Did it match up to what you?
It matched up to where when I talk about a man wanting to be led by a man, but knowing where he's leading me to. So it matched up to that. So that is what like attracted me to him. As far as like,
was it non-negotiable?
Some things were, and I like that though.
Okay.
He had his boundaries, and I like that he had his boundaries to let me know, like, listen, like I couldn't go into this thing doing certain things or, expecting certain things. Like he had his
that
boundaries.
Type of clarity you don't usually get.
You don't at all.
So y'all in a relationship?
No, I'm not in a relationship. We're still we're getting to know each other. We're getting to know each other.
Well, let's say this here. It's a good interest.
It's a good
interest.
It's something different too.
It's different from any other man that I've ever dated because no man has ever been that clear about and with his boundaries. Like as far as what you expect from me.
Yeah.
Shout out
thumbs up to you.
Salute.
Shot town.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Whoa.
$1 bill. Country boy get nothing. $1 bill. Shot town.
All you do is spend records.
There's money in the house.
Who you think he is? DJ Quick?
Okay, come on. Okay. Now hold on. Now, okay, thank you. Thank you for sharing that with us. And that was some news that we can use because it was something that was an approach that I hadn't heard of or thought of. Like I say, I said it on this show a couple times that more often than not, a lot of people get in relationships and don't even know the people.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So when somebody come and lay something down like that, that's like bearing your soul. And a lot of people don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Seriously.
The only thing to it is, which is that was laid down beautiful, took it to him. So now I guess it's about seeing if a person can
live on. Yeah, can you
deliver?
It's easy.
So it's the delivery.
Can you bring it?
So yeah.
Okay.
Now, veteran.
Miss Stephanie. Okay,
veteran.
Come on.
The veteran.
Hold on, I'm almost 60 now. Come on, let's roll.
No, I'm 60. I'm almost
you
61.
60? Okay. What? Okay, go on, girl. Well, I would never knew. You know what I'm talking about?
But
yeah.
Repeat the question, sir.
Oh Lord, she didn't miss the whole subject.
What do you expect out of a relationship?
Being where I am today, I take care of my mom, and that's first and foremost. And I am responsible for my granddaughter and my daughter at the present time. So I have a whole 4 generations in my home. So my first thing is you have to understand where I'm at with my responsibilities. And if you cannot accept that and understand that, then that's a deal breaker for me, because that comes first in my life right now. If you understand that, then we have to set boundaries, and understanding and respectfully. If I say no, don't if I walk out and I'm telling you, well, you didn't stay in the club until you walked out. I walked out and I'm going to my car, but I'm gonna have a conversation with you, and I'm gonna always let you know what I'm doing. So give me my opportunity to have conversation, so we can get clarity and understanding to where we're going, to where we doing and where we going, and then once I'm there, and I'm a straightforward person, so I'm always gonna tell you what I'm doing, where I'm going, and what my motives are. So if I'm going,
do you share your location?
Well, I haven't gotten that far. I don't share my location.
You share your location?
Well,
You
not
said,
the
do
same.
I or would I?
Do you?
I will.
I mean, I don't have anybody to share location
No,
with.
Okay.
If I had,
Okay.
if
Would
I
I?
had to
Yeah.
share my location, absolutely, I wouldn't
Okay.
have a problem with that. If I'm in an exclusive relationship, absolutely,
So,
because I have nothing to hide.
Now hold
Yeah.
up, Mike. Can I say one thing? All
Uh-huh.
right, now, what you saying? You know the things I do commend you for. You know, for generations and take care of your parents, because I do believe
Yeah.
that it's a blessing to be able to take care of the ones that took care of you. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? For
Yes.
real. But
It's hard.
and that's hard. That's a lot. I mean, it's a lot on you on certain days.
It's every
Probably
day.
more. Okay, more than another. You know, who am I to say? Because
Yeah.
I'm not doing
They
it.
get worse.
However, right. But what I wanted to say, what I wanted to ask you, with all that going on,
Mhm.
what do you have for that man?
Mhm.
What do you have
Good
for
question.
him?
I have time, but that's a sacrifice that I have to make. It's like a schedule. If I had time to take care of a child, work a 16-hour day, come home and cook for my family, you know, and still have time for a relationship, that was my life 20 years ago. Well, if I can work a 16-hour day and still take care of my family and do the things that I need to do, then of course I can be in a relationship. But it has to be worth my time. And
you keep saying you, but he asked, what did you bring to the table for the man?
what
What
my
did you
time?
bring?
He asked me
So
what.
just your time?
No, he asked me.
Hold up. When it's only 24 hours in a day,
No, he asked
you said
me.
16. You
Well, a few of
working?
them hours we in the bed. So hey.
Okay, hold on. Now, see, we went straight to the bed. Now, hold on. See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Now, hold on. See, Steph, don't make me right now.
I know.
Don't
Okay,
make me right. Hold
okay,
on. Now,
go
you
ahead,
remember
go
what I
ahead.
just said?
Okay, go ahead.
So you said
Already be established prior to taking vows.
Sharitha Burnett.
So
You know-
Sharitha said it's boundaries. Principles should already be established prior to taking vows.
Okay, that's right.
Well,
Hey, Corey said, hey, shout out to Corey Mo.
Oh, Corey
said,
said, wait, she
listen.
says she doesn't have anyone to share locations with. Here I go.
okay, there is no right now.
Ah,
C
okay.
Mo, C Mac,
Okay,
finna be the
he's
C Mac.
macking.
Changed it from C Mo to C Mac. Hey, what's happening, brother? How you doing? And Miss Sharitha Burnett, you know how you doing? It's boundaries, huh? Principles should already be established prior to taking
A
vows.
couple of shows ago, she
Right.
had said that.
Yeah, and that's
See,
that's
Mo, I
fact.
see you've been reading my book, bro.
Whatever.
But you know, but see, that's what I'm saying. In a lot of relationships, we had to let's not get it. Either we appear to be too selfish, or we just don't have much of ourselves to give.
But let me say this: if you are in a good space in a relationship, then I think the
Please
two
like,
people,
share,
if
Just
he
like, share, and
understands me
subscribe.
and where I am, he should be a part of my family. He should come in and help me. You know what I'm
out
saying?
of the mud.
Mhm.
You know, he should come in and help the situation, not make the situation worse.
Don't be
No,
controlling.
So
I feel what
you
you're
see what
saying.
I'm
I
saying?
agree with
So
you.
then now that's getting to know me
Right.
and where
See,
I'm at and what I got to do. Now fall into place with me, and then I'll fall into place with you.
now,
I'll
with
have
this
time
question
for you,
that I'm
'cause it
asking
helped
you,
me
see
take
what
some
you
of
said,
this.
but hold on, listen. What I'm saying, well, actually, it may help your next relationship. It may. I know I'm serious. It may help.
Okay, go ahead.
Because I just, and it may help some other people relationship out there. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is, okay, you said working 16 hours. You take care of you come home, you cook. You know what I'm saying? You gotta sleep. I'm guessing you say 16 and 8 is what?
Well,
16 and 8 is what?
no, that's about 24 there.
Oh, okay. That's a whole day.
That's a
This
whole
is 16
day.
because you're gonna
Yeah,
sleep.
but my man
Hold
don't
on,
get that 8 in bed.
but he go, you ain't nobody staying up
Did I
no
say
8.
that?
And ain't nobody putting no full day shift.
Did I say that?
Yeah,
Oh, I said
see,
that.
that's what. Now that's
Well,
what
he
I
got
said. Hold on,
quality
see,
time.
hold on, see what
That's
I said. Hold
quality
up, now see,
time.
hold on. You said, hold on.
Okay.
Remember what I said about what that woman have to offer that man?
Mhm.
A lot of loving.
Come on, baby. See that
I'm
we
just
got
playing.
no. See, but we ain't like you ain't don't
I
get
know.
caught. Don't get caught in stuff what you bring.
Hey.
Let's hold for a second.
I think we should really be honest with ourselves about if we even have time to entertain a relationship. Because I know
Absolutely.
myself, I've been in situations where I was trying to date and all that, but then I had all this other stuff going on, work, kids, and I had to pull it back because I don't have time to entertain you.
Yep. And that's
So,
true.
you know, if I
And-
don't
and-
have time to entertain you, it's
I
not much
must
you can
say,
do.
you know how to take care of home. I watched you. Now Corey
I
watch me.
ain't saying you don't know how to take care of home. No,
Corey watch me, and when
have Corey been your man before?
No, that's my baby daddy's best friend.
Okay, yeah.
So he been at the house and he watched me work those 16-hour days. He watched me come home and take care of 3 or 4 kids. He watched me come home and cook.
You done travel the road.
But I'm still that.
You not answering it in that way.
I'm still that woman. I'm still that woman.
Who is that woman? Care. We trying to find out.
That work. I work and I take care.
No, but we
you know you my cousin.
Ask, but
you crazy. Yeah, see Mo no, because he was there with my baby daddy, and he was there. Yeah.
You know, but my point is, this is what so any ladies out there, please like, share, and subscribe. By the way, it don't hurt just to subscribe. It don't hurt to say like.
Out of the mud,
shout out
share,
to Out
and
of the Mud,
subscribe.
for sure. But let me just say my point to this. Until any ladies is listening, you know, please work on being able to present something other than physical intimacy,
right? But not right.
As a integral part of your relationships with anybody, with any man.
Because you know the importance of that.
Straight up.
I understand that what y'all are saying at the same time though, but what does a man offer too? Like like men are always wondering what women offer.
I'm gonna offer the guidance. I'm gonna offer wisdom.
Yeah, I'm not saying him.
No, but he apply. That's a man, right? He's still a man.
Yeah.
But in her defense, look how long it's taken her.
It is. Put it out on the
She's probably have dated until she get to that one. You know, it wasn't like she didn't have many of that one.
But see,
that
was
rare.
Yeah,
very
rare. I mean,
but we understand
that's a rarity.
That's why I cannot continue to stress the importance of, regardless, taking your time to get to know the person,
right,
and find out where they're coming from before you just act off of what you want.
Remember that song said, "Don't show every man your feet."
Okay,
you know.
Let me say this: at a woman that's 61 years old, say for hypothetically, my mother is here; she's 83, and my mother lived another 10 to 15 years, right?
Yeah.
So now that's gonna take me till I'm about 75. So do I still put my life on hold until I'm 75 years old? If I make it that far.
No, you better be living your life.
No,
you better live that thing.
I didn't say put your life
some
on
people
hold.
say, well, maybe you should back up because you may not have enough time.
Well, that's other people.
I have to
get to know the person.
I still have to have a life. So I have to make those sacrifices.
Right.
And try
I encourage you to have a life. You know what I'm saying? But
if I was younger, then I would scale back and say, okay, because I got 20 more years, maybe, you know.
And never know.
If I was in my 30s, you know, it wouldn't be. But
just know, we all got to leave here, and I ain't cutting the line.
All right.
I ain't getting in front of nobody.
Hey, can you put the messages over
me and
there?
offer protection. Yeah, protection, affection. Hold on, come on, Corey. That's what's happening. And other dudes,
he said, man,
other dudes just need. Huh? Well, we got to call her. Hold on, we got to call it in. Go ahead, caller. You on the air? You on the air?
Hello.
Hey, hello. What's happening?
So I see y'all OGs having a nice conversation. I feel like the input of a young man would, shine some light on things.
Yes, sir. We just want to have a grown folks conversation, man, for real. But yeah, go ahead and share your thoughts.
Hold on.
I would just say that I believe the issue just really comes down to the fact that people tend to not be genuine enough and real with themselves. People are honest with themselves. Like, they don't reflect on much. Okay. And then you will have this cycle of something bad happen to you. You point a finger. Something bad happened to you. You point a finger. You point a finger at anything but yourself. I believe that everything that happens to you in life, you have something to do with that in some way, shape, or form. It might not have been all the way your fault. You might not be solely responsible,
but you
for everything.
You played your part.
Yeah, you participated in making it happen, making it possible. Should I say?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, caller, who do we have the pleasure of speaking with?
Oh yeah, this is Caleb Richardson.
Yeah, I thought it was Caleb. All right, good to hear from you.
Hold on, yeah, okay, keep talking, Caleb, because you make good sense, and that's what we talking about.
Definitely.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
25.
My man. Hey,
Oh,
listen
wow.
here. You on a good start.
Man,
you got a
yeah.
great start, man. For real.
To the young gentleman, yes.
We're gonna big up you, man. For real. Straight up. Straight up. You know, let me ask you this. Was you raised in a single parent home?
Not necessarily, but I'll explain it like this, right? So I did have a very loving family, mom and pops. With that being said, both my mother and my father worked a lot to make sure we had what we needed. We had a big family, and they had to do a lot.
That's right.
So they wasn't really too present.
Okay.
You know, they were present enough, but not ideally present. You know.
But y'all recognize they sacrificed and made sure y'all played y'all part too, right? Being the children. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, well, I can only really speak for myself.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I believe that my siblings aren't they're not terrible people. But I don't know either. I can't read minds and shit. So,
right.
But they're good people though. Everybody's great people.
That's right. Yeah, man. Well, that was
definitely made a good point.
Yeah, you made a valid point. You know, one that sparked other questions. You know what I'm saying? Right. But yeah, that was point well received. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And that's the main. What you saying, baby?
No, go ahead. What were you saying?
I was just going to say that's the problem with the world as a whole, is that we never look within, and that's why a lot of people can never find God in any way, shape, or form.
Oh, that's big right there. That's big.
Wow.
And yeah.
So, hey, how long have you been watching the show?
I always watch this show.
No, I'm talking about this episode right here.
Oh, this one? I've been watching. I think the last episode I watched, I looked at was I think it was like 62 or something.
No, I'm talking about tonight. I'm saying the one we're doing right now. How long have you been watching it?
I was watching it for a couple of minutes actually. I was in for a little bit.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay, yeah, we appreciate it, man, and please like and subscribe, man. Yeah. And tune back in. And, stay tuned in because one thing about it is we talk about real subjects, and we don't know everything, and we all learn from each other. You know what I mean? We know enough to know that we don't know enough, but at the same time, we logically try to bring scenarios and answers to the forefront.
And do you have any questions or any advice you would like to give these young ladies on the show?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No pressure.
Huh?
No, I was saying no pressure, but yeah. Do you have any?
If you do,
you good, brother.
Okay.
I'll say this is advice that everyone should take very important, very seriously. One of the main problems that I see is that you can learn how to reflect, you can learn how to look within, but if you're not consistent, you're going to be how does Jesus say it? You will be a seed tossed in the thorns. You might grow, but you will be suffocated by the temptation that you can't triumph over.
Yeah.
So
text that so we can read it to everybody. Text that, man. That was deep.
Text
was deep. That if you got time.
That made the episode worth watching. For real.
That was really deep.
But also, which also I noticed is that people tend to even select what they grow from, right? So you can do the vast majority of everything, but one of the main things I see a recurring thing of is that people will keep a certain type of bias in their heart for something. For example, I say, let me see. This is a pure speculation, right? But I just see a lot of this, right? Let's say let's use let me see. I don't want to be controversial.
Hey man, say it, man. What's happening?
Just say what's on your mind.
We grown. Everybody grown.
Tell it like it is.
Say
it. All right, for example, right? I just had a conversation with my sister a couple minutes ago, about an hour or so ago, and she said some things that I disagree with, you know, and she for some reason she felt she all right, not for some reason I was being very sarcastic,
Okay.
so she felt offended by my sarcasm. Uh, but but I was being sarcastic because I had an issue with the way that she was addressing things, kind of like the lowering the nigga in a way. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like a motherfucker tell you, like, you know, when you wake up in the morning, make sure you breathe.
Mm-hmm.
Something along the line of that, like, you know. So she questioned me about that, and I was just like, oh well, you know, I was just responding that the way that I felt was appropriate to your what's the word, rhetorical question or rhetorical statement. Uh, and in that moment, she started being biased towards herself. He feels like you'll be in the moment, or not just her, but people will be in the moment where they just don't believe they did anything wrong.
Mm-hmm.
They just don't believe it.
Understood.
Yep.
I deal with that a lot.
Me too.
Yep. And yeah, that's a valid point, man.
Me
you know,
too.
we appreciate you. Appreciate your comment. You know what I'm saying, as well as you know your wisdom.
Your input.
Yeah. That's wisdom. There.
Continue to tune in.
Yeah, continue to tune in, man. Please please
Don't
subscribe
hesitate to
and
call
share.
in.
You know what I mean? And stick with us, man. You know, we value your opinion just as much as we quick to give ours.
Yeah.
You know?
Don't worry, brothers. Much appreciate you guys for even putting the time for these things, because you got to start somewhere.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So until the next time, peace and hair grease.
Caleb.
Yes, sir.
Caleb.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Why haven't I gotten an invitation to any of your fights?
Oh, he boxed? Is he the one
I
that
got
was
you.
on Turbo?
Yeah, the boxer.
He the boxer.
Oh, okay.
This Caleb.
Okay.
Where he stay at now?
I don't know what Caleb going on. He been running.
Man, keep us, bro.
Wow.
Man, send us so we can come support them fights, man.
You never call me. I call you all the time. You ain't calling me.
What did he say?
He wasn't that boxer. He was last year. He's from Flint.
I love boxing.
Yeah.
So
but I was thinking you was talking about the dude that Terry Lee said.
But if he a boxer, I love boxing. I'm coming in.
Now, Caleb, what did you say? What did you tell me that your goal was? Speak it up.
Oh yeah,
I can't hear you. Use your chest.
Oh yeah, best heavyweight boxer to ever live, ever touch the ring, 1,000 and know for sure.
Okay. All right.
I can't wait to spar with you, man.
I say I got an amateur. I'm planning on participating in Golden Gloves. Golden Gloves will be on April 10th.
Where?
That'll be the first stage of it.
They got something coming up in March too, bro. What that one they got this box off? They talking about in March. What is that?
The Golden Gloves is hosted in different places. I'm not sure if that's what
this here in Michigan. I got the info. I'll pass it on. They got a box off. They talking about in March.
Oh yeah, you know about that. I might need to slide on that.
Who was that with Drew?
I got it on. Matter of fact, I took a.
Okay, all right.
I took a picture, but we ain't gonna hold it.
Okay, yeah.
All right, Caleb.
Holla at me later. Shout out. Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
All right. All love. Stay up, be safe, bro.
Okay, for sure. Now, Corey Moe said, did we offer that about men offer protection, affection, and other duties that's well needed? Yeah, so we do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, men do. And protection.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That battery operated boyfriend you got. He ain't hugging you. He ain't gonna answer the door.
You know what? And he ain't saying a damn thing. He said, "Turn it off and good night."
Well, if he can't fight, he might have his Second Amendment to make sure that anything that come to you, he go through.
Sound good.
That's the first.
She said it sounds good.
What?
That's the first and second question I answer when I'm flirting with females.
What?
How good can your man fight?
What kind of gun that nigga got though? Oh, it's program boxing.
Oh yeah.
But hey.
Well, and so now let's get on this about how much do y'all value y'all peace, man?
Grudge.
Okay, you can do that.
Well, okay, what you say now?
Gotcha. Yes, sir.
How much what now?
Yeah, how much do y'all value y'all peace?
100. I need it. 100%. I value my peace, especially right now in my life. I value my peace. I don't need nothing disrupting my peace right now. Mm-hmm. Because I have to 100% think. And when I say think, I have rental property. I have my mother. Things go wrong here. Rental property. My mom need doctor's appointment. I got my daughter, my grandbaby, my this, my that. I need peace.
So let me ask you a question. Out of all of that, what you mentioned, do you honestly feel you have room for a relationship
Absolutely,
right now?
I do.
Okay.
Good quality relationship.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I would say my peace is my priority. So peace is definitely a priority to me. Yeah. That's extremely, extremely important.
What about you, brother Mike?
Well, I'll go shut up in my house in a minute on somebody. Quick. Shit. Oh, it was blocked.
My brother gonna make his peace.
Hey, listen, the mic is real.
I ain't gonna do that.
Well, yeah. Well, my motto is you block, I knock.
Yeah. But I admit I have allowed at times for my peace a while back, years back to be disturbed. But you have to come into your own and you have to make your mind up what's most important.
Right.
And my peace is more important than whatever you over here talking about that don't make sense and causing chaos. I shut up in the house and I look out the blind and won't answer if you come without me wanting you to and won't answer the door.
See, that's a luxury you have when you're a bachelor.
And peace is so easy. I think people in general make life and relationships difficult for no reason, because life should be easy. Relationship, yes, life can
easy.
be.
Life ain't.
You know why?
You
Why
should be easy, but it ain't easy.
But why isn't it?
Because if it was easy, they would have called it easy instead of naming it life.
But why is it not? Like
you would like to make it that way, I'm sure.
Like the young man said, because we don't look at inner self. We don't look at what we do.
But when he said that, you know what he was referring to?
What was he referring to?
When he was saying that he's saying we have to look at what's going on with us.
Absolutely.
And it'll help us understand why we're dealing or associating with who we may be associating with.
Mm-hmm. Well, that too. But that all starts here. But it still starts within us. It's something that could be going on with yourself.
Right. And he also said a key thing he said on top of that is that blind eye. Mm-hmm. That not acknowledging what's going on with you and people pointing the finger at others. So that's some stuff that's serious.
And that was the one thing that if I say the one thing that that irks my everlasting psychological nerve. The main thing that just disrupt my whole frame of thinking is putting something back off on that other person. If I say that you doing this and you flipping around and making it seem like it's me, that disturbs my peace to no end. When if I'm pointing something out to you, it may not, and I'm just saying, if I'm pointing it out and then you come back and say, well, you this and you that, well, how do you fix something?
Here, let her ask.
How do you fix something when I'm telling you that this is what you're doing?
Answer that when she gets
this is what you're doing. But then when I point out what you're doing, you did this and if you had a problem with me, you should address that to me, and then we can fix that. But don't wait until I'm pointing out something about you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
To bring up something about me.
Something about me.
How do you?
A lot of people do that.
They deflect.
They deflect,
yeah.
and I get That's so much deflection point. Like that. So the minute I point out something about you,
I agree with
you.
And
The minute I point out something about you, but then you say, well, you this. I said, no, but we're not talking about that right now. I'm talking about what you just did. Can you address the fact that you did this and that was wrong? And just say, well, even if you don't think it's wrong, can we agree to disagree to come to a common ground
without you putting it back, without that person putting it back on you?
Me? Yeah. Because that's how a lot of relationships are.
What do you call them type of relationships?
they can be toxic. They can be toxic because see what you were saying. I totally agree with you 1,000%. And not that I'm going through that, but I didn't seen it in previous relationships to where you will bring something to and then see a person must understand off every time when somebody call you out on something. It's not to make you look bad. It's to hope you want to make you look better, to be better, to become better.
But when you're not on the same page, it's not going to be received.
Right. And so check it out. So hold on.
You got to get on the same page to get back, so you can understand where it's coming from.
Right. But to get back to
the person don't understand you to take it the wrong way. Not if they know you. Stephanie's gonna come from a good place.
Watch this.
Oh, you ain't gonna come from a good place.
Mike. What I'm saying is this. See, a lot of people, what they do, they'll deflect it instead of receiving it, and then they'll turn around and say something. They'll turn around and say something about, well, what about what? Hold up. If you felt that way, why did you wait 2 weeks? 9 hours and 37 minutes to tell me to bring it back up to me about something I did when I'm telling you about what you're doing right now in the present.
Yes.
That's a person displaying their character to you.
Right.
See, the thing is,
that's a peace disruptor.
No, yeah, I don't think it's
that's a person's character.
No, I don't think it's
if a person operate off of deflecting things
I don't think that's
on you, is that not a part of their character?
I think that's lack of accountability. That's lack of
accountability. That's their character.
Oh, but it cannot be that. No, I can't say that. I can't say that that's a person's character.
I kind of see what Stephanie comes
from. I cannot say
let me make this point. If that's the case, Mike, check it out. If that's the case, now check it out. If that's the case, instead of this person taking it upon themselves to dig in their mind and go way back 9 weeks or how far back from when they bring it up something about you, they should have been saying, well, let me just receive what this person is bringing to me, and let me see, can I fix myself about this?
And then the next time,
I know, I know.
My brother, that's not their character. Yeah. Their character is what they displaying. Their character is letting you know that I'm the type of person that when you bring something,
this legitimate,
I'm going back 3 weeks.
Just something they never did. But why they didn't say it 3 weeks ago?
That's my messed up character.
Oh, so you just held it. You held.
No, I don't do that.
Not you, but I'm saying the person just held it. Like, yeah, I'm gonna hold this.
I don't think that's the character. And I think it's the lack of a person being taking accountability for. It's a lack of accountability. I don't classify that as character.
Okay, you don't. I respect that.
I don't.
But what do you call it?
Can we pull up the meaning of character?
What do you call it?
What would you call it?
I think, like I always say, two things can be true at the same time. So it could be a person's character, especially if it's like a repetitive thing, if they always do it, or like she was saying, if they maybe not always do it, but bring it up, it might not be.
Can I pull your coat?
Because they may not always do it.
Let me pull her coat to something right there. No. Because you've been saying this, so I'm going to go ahead and let you know the truth on this. Never in life can two things occupy the same space at one time.
That's not true.
Ooh, wow.
That's not true.
I would disagree.
I totally disagree. I totally disagree.
Tell you what, then. Come stand where I'm standing at. Come put your foot in place. I'm standing right now.
That don't mean nothing. Your feet too little. So all our feet can fit over there.
No, in the very spot. In the very spot.
All our feet can fit over there.
No, in the very spot my foot is in. Put your foot in that place.
We know about character.
You cannot.
That's not character, though.
No, we're not talking about character.
You're talking about matter. You're talking about a physical thing. That's not character. She's talking about.
Wait. No, I changed it. I changed it to a statement you keep making. You be saying two things can occupy the same space. Two things can never occupy the same space at the same time. Okay. Put your foot right now in the place I'm standing.
Okay.
You got to wait till I move it to put it in there. And we in the same room, but you cannot get in that space right there. That's a fact. Look it up.
No, he just pulled up the definition of character. Character refers to the moral and intellectual and behavior qualities that define an individual's personality. Often encompassing integrity, and in literature, the people creatures within a story. It also signifies the distinctive features, symbol, and branding. No, that might no, that don't have nothing to do.
Did you see what it just
No,
said?
no.
Combination of
God.
traits,
But this
honesty,
is not-
courage that makes a
Because
person unique.
this is the thing. A person may not always do that. When you come into a character, they're gonna do it consistently. That's gonna time after
So
time. That's a
Okay,
character.
did you go?
That's a trait.
So did you not say that that's what the person operate of when you dress something?
But not all the time. I just said
how
on
many
particular.
times?
It doesn't matter.
I just
Can
want
two,
to know.
not a
can two
person's
things be in
character.
the same space, occupy the same space at the same time?
Hell no.
That's what you're asking. Two
That's
things.
what he
Oh
said.
no, I
Occupy.
said no. I'm
That's what
asking
he
her.
Right. He said,
no.
can two
What
things
I'm asking her
occupy?
right now is the one that she say the minute she address something with them, they go dig back something and bring it up.
Well,
how many times have they done that in your relationship?
I mean, it can happen 5 times, but it
That's
cannot.
part of their character.
But it could not happen 5 out of
That's
the
part
10.
of their character.
Out of the 10, it happened 5.
That's part of their character.
No, it's not. Character
T.I.
is a personal.
Oh my God.
It is who they are. And that means they cannot revert back to something that they're not. It's who they are.
Yes, two things can be true simultaneously.
Oh,
thank you, Mike.
Okay.
it said
He said two things when he said about his feet. Hold on. When he said about his feet, so the question was, can two things occupy the same space at the same time?
Yes.
This is what I was saying. Two things can be true at the same
Right,
time. I'm not saying
That's what she
occupy
said.
space as far as like we
But
both.
that was
in
an
the chair.
example
I'm
that
saying
he
two
tried
things
to
can
give.
be true at the
Bad
same
example,
time.
Michael.
Two things can be true.
That's what I was.
That's
saying.
what she
Now
said.
that can, but I'm saying.
But you went to the shoe thing and
No, I want to make sure she
and all our
understands.
feet can fit
I
in
want to
your
make sure
space.
she understands physically. No two things can occupy.
We wasn't talking about physically though. We were talking about.
Understand that.
We weren't talking about physically. We wasn't.
But now for the words,
don't use the shoe thing no more.
I mean, you got listen.
Don't use
yes,
the shoe thing.
Listen. Yes,
we ain't gonna talk about the
yes and right is two of the same words. Yes and right.
Can two opposing ideas be true at the same time? Science seems to agree.
What?
Yeah.
Two things can be right at the same time.
So what?
But I gave you another.
Yes, with the fewest.
You gave me a physical analogy.
Yeah, you talking about
so when it comes to your shoes,
Mike, this your thing. If I shoplift from Walmart 5 times, that's my character. I'm a thief.
There you go.
No, because you might go in Walmart 5 more times and not pick up a thing.
That means you just decided not
you
to
ain't
say
see,
nothing.
yeah, you see somebody watching you. They following you now.
No, your character gonna try.
They following
anyway.
you at that point.
But you make good on it.
You on
so
camera.
coming to your foot, it's occupying the same thing because you got your shoes, your soles, your socks, and everything else that are occupying the foot.
Come put yours in this same spot.
But it depends on what it is.
I told you.
You're talking about a foot to a foot.
When we say things,
the things are the things that are on top of that on top of your foot.
You got a 6, size 6.
Look at it.
You got a size 6.
And listen,
I got a 6.
And this thing so live right now. I think
how many wigs?
If we cut the mics off,
how many wigs can touch your skull
back
at one time on? And then put another wig to touch your skull on there.
If we came back at the same time,
you're gonna have to cut it in half and put the half over here and the flip over here.
Listen, we gonna leave my sister Stephanie.
No, we talking about things.
Thank you.
My words.
Get out the wig.
Listen. Well, listen here. I believe that this show can go on and on and on, and we gonna have to say something this next week.
Strong denial.
We're gonna say something this for next week.
What do your stone on my part?
Oh, what?
When you said two things came.
No, it was two separate things you was on.
But we was
you on your words.
We was talking about one separate
I gave you education on things.
But that's not what the conversation was about.
What your rock mean? What your rock mean on your neck? Because they stand for something.
Shout out to Out of the Mud.
To keep away bad energy.
It ain't doing no good job for you.
And attract love.
Because every day you got something on the show about your bad energy.
And attract love.
Okay, then that's right. We want more love. We want more love. We want more rocks. We want more. Listen, we want more. Hold on. Listen here.
You correct about your Oh, I'm done.
Okay.
It's about time.
Hey,
You
call that
dig?
boxer back up.
Hey, it's
the
about
boxing guy.
it's about time for us to wind this thing up, to reel it in. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do the same thing next. We're gonna do the same thing next week, but excuse me, with a different subject, of course.
Absolutely.
And as you can see, you can agree to disagree.
Mm-hmm.
And you seen that on live TV, internet, or whatever you want to call it. But you know, it's been a blessing to be here. Shout out to Out of the Mud. Shout out to the greatest Mayfield, James Mayfield. Shout out to George F. Grundy II. You know, shout out to Brother Money Mike. Shout out to Sister Stephanie, and shout out to Sister Juice the Truth. You know what I mean? We want to send a shout out to everybody, to Corey Moore. You know, to
everybody.
Who was that? Bebo Lane.
BB Lane.
Shout out to
BB Lane.
Clarissa Shields
Oh, yeah.
for winning her fight
yeah.
last night.
Yeah,
shout out to the GWOAT.
Shout out to the home girl, the GWOAT. Yeah.
Oh, Auntie up in the end.
Auntie took it.
Auntie gave her the first 2 rounds though. Auntie was giving.
Auntie took it.
She put that big back on her. Boom. She was like, oh, okay.
And we want to thank Auntie for giving you that wig. Auntie gave her the wig after the fight.
I'm gonna slap the shit out of you right after this show too. I'm gonna slap the shit out of you.
That's Auntie wig she got on. And it's autographed up in the room.
Shout out.
Autographed up in the room.
Shout out to special guest audience RJ Leary.
RJ Leary. I definitely got to give it up to RJ. You know what I'm talking about? He talking about shoplifting at Walmart. You know what I'm talking about? Yes, sir.
That's how we look after you lost a 10-round fight.
But why you want to talk about how you cut your hand?
We're gonna cut the camera off. You understand me? Let them finish doing what they do. You know what I mean? See you next week. Yeah, see you next week. And hope to see you. Please like, share, and subscribe.
Absolutely.
It don't cost nothing to push the subscribe button. It don't care. It costs nothing to give a thumbs up for the like.
And then when you
share, you can share it too.
It comes right up to your phone.
And you shouldn't expect nothing if you ain't willing to give nothing. For real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now, how does it make a person feel to sit and watch all their content and watch all these good points and not want nobody else to hear about it or know about it?
Yeah.
Check yourself.
Right. Before you wreck yourself.
Okay then. We're out of here. Peace.
This has been another episode of Lessons with Larry, episode 69. We're out.
Some people fail.